Hello, Internet! If you're watching this on YouTube, this is round 4 of my Players' Cup 4 tournament from this last Saturday. And I am 2-1 at the moment. After some... I mean, if you haven't watched the round 3 game, you have to watch it. And I'm thinking, okay, like, this is just a very standard Colossal team. And... That's not new. My brother got me this shirt like 3-4 years ago or something. So I just haven't worn it on stream, I don't think. But anyway, I'm thinking, okay, I mean, this could just come down to whose Colossal is faster. And I'm also thinking, actually, yeah, I was going into this thinking I'm going to lead Dragapult Colossal with the intention of actually Dynamaxing my Dragapult, because the Togekiss aside, Dragapult looks like it just goes through his team, doesn't it? So I was actually feeling fairly confident going into this. So let's see. I mean, you know, we're 2-1 in the tournament. We've done some business. Let's see what happens. And they've led with Togekiss and Colossal. Now, that is a bit of a problem, because I was actually worried about the Togekiss. And the only way I can hit this Togekiss for super effective damage is with my Colossal or my Raichu, which doesn't really have any place in this battle. So what? Yeah, I mean, my original plan, I think I'm just going to stick with the original plan and Dynamax at Dragapult, because I'm hoping that like two Max Phantasms are going to knock the Togekiss out, and I'm just going to go for an Earth Power here into his Colossal. Although that was a bit of a mistake, maybe, because I'm not worried about the follow me here, but because if I'm assuming here that I am a timid Colossal, I am assuming that my Colossal is faster here. I'm thinking, well, you know, if he doesn't Dynamax his Colossal, then I'm probably going to knock it out. But if he does, then he's going to get a +2 Volcolith into, you know, possibly my theorized win condition, my Dragapult with this game. So I wasn't happy when I put through these moves. And he is Dynamaxing something. I was hoping it was going to be the... Well, actually, I wasn't sure what I was hoping it was going to be. But I knew the Togekiss was going to be a problem. And they are actually Dynamaxing the Togekiss. So I'm not feeling very confident about this anymore. I still think I've got the faster Colossal, though. Although he could Airstream, couldn't he? Or they could Airstream. We've got a girl's name. I'll just say they, just to be neutral. But, yeah, 2 Phantasms aren't going to knock the Togekiss out, unfortunately. Yeah, they don't go for an Airstream, but they do go for the Starfall. And I did see on the... oh, ouch. I did see on the team sheet that they were Scope Lens with Super Luck, and I'm Assault Vested with this Dragapult. I mean, I survived, which is nice, but... And they win the speed tie. They are timid as well, but we survive. Okay. So now, I mean, in a way, that's assuming they would have survived the Earth Power from my Colossal. In a way, that's maybe better, because now they are perhaps assuming that I am modest, that I'm not timid. So I've got my weakness policy going. They didn't Airstream. I could Airstream next turn, but then Dragapult, my Colossal maybe would be faster than the Togekiss, but here's the Rillaboom to basically seal up this game, isn't there, really? I mean, there's not much I can do here. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the teams that I didn't I am going for the Airstream. I'm just going for the Airstream Heatwave, aren't I? Yeah. This is one of the teams that I didn't really play against many times. They actually went for the Grassy Glide into the Dragapult, and I was survived. I was survived. I was surprised that my Dragapult didn't survive that. I thought I was going to survive that. And just whatever, an attack from the Togekiss. It's probably going to critical it anyway. It's going to knock my Colossal out, isn't it? So yeah, okay. Now that is it does. That is okay. That's a little bit frustrating, because if they didn't get the critical hit with the first Starfall onto my Dragapult, there's no way a Grassy Glide would have knocked us out there. I could have gone for an Airstream into the Dragapult, done some damage to it. And without the critical hit, maybe we could have taken two Grassy Glides. Who knows? Because as long as we get rid of this Rillaboom, then Azumarill actually looks very good. And this is the thing, like, the few games that I did against teams like this on the ladder on Showdown before the tournament, the opponents never seem to bring the Rillaboom, because my team is pretty hostile towards Rillaboom, aside from the Raichu and Azumarill. But there's no way I can win this game. I don't want to show off how fast my my Amoonguss is or anything like that. I know the game is over. If there was any way there, it was, not getting critical hit with the Starfall and letting Dragapult do some more business there. But at this point, I'm thinking, hostile in what way? Well, I've got the Sludge Bomb, I've got the Brave Bird, I've got the Heat Wave, and I've got Fly or Airstream from Dragapult. So there's a super effective way that the other 4 Pokemon can hit it. At this point, I'm thinking, well, actually, that's a very smart lead from the opponent, isn't it? And there's nothing that I can do to stop that, because they lead Colossal. That means I can't just surf, and get my Colossal going, which is the only way, really, I've got to touch their Togekiss. And because it is a Togekiss, I can't lead with my Azumarill and Aqua Jet, because they can just follow me that way. So I'm thinking, well, okay, can I lead my Colossal and my Redirection, my Amoonguss? No, I can't, because they've got a Togekiss, and they'll probably just critical hit Airstream me. So, it feels like there's no way I can win this game. Is there? It feels like a bad team for us to go against. Like, the lead of Togekiss Colossal makes a lot of sense, and no one led that against me on the ladder in the few games against this sort of team that I played in the week running up to this. All right, well, have a good evening. Have a good evening. The rest will be on YouTube, so hello YouTube. So you can see it back then as well. But man, I'm really thinking about this, and I'm not sure there's anything I can do, is there? What do I do? I'm really thinking about this, aren't I? Because I can't... Dragapult might look good against the rest of his team, but for that Togekiss. And I can't get rid of the Togekiss with my Colossal, because if I surf it or whatever, they've got their Colossal as well, which will, get activated as well. So, I just feel like there's not much that I can do here. Let's see what happens. I think I led the same, didn't I? I think I went with Dragapult Colossal again, and they've led the same again as well, Togekiss and Colossal, which is, again, it's a very smart lead. And I think we did see in the last game that their Colossal was faster than mine. I know that I'm timid and max speed, so I'm thinking here. I feel like this is a very bad position for us. If I've got any chance of winning, I need to try and win a cheeky speed tie that they might not know is a speed tie. That is essentially what I'm going for. So I'm going to go for the Surf, which is going to activate their Colossal, but it's going to activate mine as well. And I'm going to go for the Volcalith into it. If I win a speed tie, I knock it out. If they go for the Follow Me, at least I get rid of the Togekiss, and I've got my Azumarill in the back to... I think I've got my Azumarill in the back to maybe threaten their Colossal with something, with some Aqua Jets in the future as well. But I'm hoping they don't go for a Follow Me here. I'm hoping I can just knock out their Colossal. And it's a different Pokeball. They are Dynamaxing their Colossal. And actually, looking at this, my Colossal Dynamaxed first. My Colossal Gigantamaxed first. So we know it's a speed tie. We know that it's a speed tie. And every single time there's a speed tie and they do go for a Follow Me, every time there's a speed tie and I Gigantamax first, hold your horses, Barry. every time, every time there's a speed tie, and my animation of Gigantamaxing goes first. They win the speed tie! Okay, well, you know, if I had any chance there, it was to win the speed tie. At least I would have knocked out their Togekiss there. You know, whatever. If I knock out the Togekiss, they bring the Rillaboom in, and, you know, that checks my Azumarill, doesn't it? So, there's not... it's over. It's over. There's nothing I can do here. There's nothing I can do here. But I did have a lot of thought to myself after this game as well, which I will just go through as well in a moment after the game is finished. Because, the game isn't over, is it? Yes, it's over. It is very, very over, Barry. It is very over. Oh, it's fun to watch these back. That last round was insane. But yeah, this is round 4, I think, isn't it? So we've still got 5 more rounds to go. And yeah, well, you know, if I win all 5 games, then I'm in the cut. Yeah, at this point, I'm thinking, is there any way that I can do anything? And there clearly isn't. I just forfeit. I just save the time. So there we go. That was round 4. That was round 4. Not flattering. Not very good. Really, really, really bad, in fact. But I'm just going to go back to team preview here because I want to go over some things that I was thinking after the game. Like, as soon as the game finished and as soon as that all, you know, went through and whatever, I was thinking, well, yeah, there really was nothing that I could do there because, yeah, let's say I did win the speed tie. Let's say I did knock out the Togekiss. Then, yeah, the Rillaboom comes in, that checks my Azumarill. I can't do anything to their Colossal there, and I just lose, don't I? There's nothing that I can do in that scenario. I didn't think there was anything that I could lead. Like, if I led with Zapdos and Amoonguss, that was a consideration, because then Zapdos would be faster than everything on the team but for their Dragapult. I could get an Airstream, and then maybe my Amoonguss is faster than their Togekiss, and I could put it to sleep. I'm not frozen, I'm just thinking, why didn't I do that? Maybe I guess I just didn't think, yeah, because their Togekiss was offensive. I guess it was offensive, wasn't it? They did have, like, you know, scope lens and you know, the good look ability, super look, didn't they? I guess I was thinking that they had, yeah, I mean, that's a fair enough thought, but yeah, it's a good reason why I didn't do that. I was imagining that Amoonguss at +1 speed was still not going to be faster than their Togekiss. But even then, maybe there was some maneuverability in that, because if they target the Zapdos, knock it out, whatever, something's going to sleep. If they target the Amoonguss, I think with the Cobra Berry, even a critical hit, I survive, and I could have put something to sleep. So that was something that I could have done there. But also, yeah, I'd be interested to play that out and see how that goes. But also, my other thought, to break down the leader of Togekiss and Colossal, was I should have led with Colossal and Azumarill, which I did, you know, a few moments ago, you know, shoot down because I wouldn't go for redirection or whatever. But at the same time, I can go for the Aqua Jet into my Colossal. If they do go for the Follow Me, I still Dynamax my Colossal and I Volcolith into their Togekiss, which I think probably still knocks it out. Now, their Colossal does get a free, potentially a free Earth Power or a free Max Quake into my Colossal there, but because, as we saw turn 1 of Game 1, I survived that Earth Power from their timid Colossal as well, I'm pretty sure I would have survived the Max Quake as well, because Max Quake isn't double the power of Earth Power, and Gigantamax obviously is double the HP. So I'm pretty sure I would survive one attack there, and if they did go for the Follow Me with Togekiss, and knock it out with my Volcolith, they activate my weakness policy with ground attack as well. So I think leading Colossal Azumarill was always going to be the best play against a lead of Colossal and Togekiss. And it just didn't occur to me that actually Colossal could be useful without its weakness policy boost. So I was quite frustrated after this game because it felt like a game that I should have been winning. It felt like a game that I definitely had ways to win. I definitely had some play in this game. And it felt like this game, more than any of the others in the whole tournament, really highlighted my lack of practice. You know, my lack of going through matchups and stuff like that. Because, like, you know, again, I'm here learning. Okay, maybe actually leading Colossal Azumarill would have worked out in that scenario. You know, if they led with their Dragapult, so what? You know, if they surf, they activate my weakness policy and Steam Engine and so what. Like, I felt like through this set, I was learning the matchup, and I should have been learning the matchup before the tournament. You know, pretty much. So, I was a little bit frustrated. After this set because I thought that there was definitely something that I could have done, and I just lost absolutely miserably. But 4 rounds in, 5 rounds to go. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for joining me, and come back for round 5